Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Dave here to talk about Halo, the Showtime series, which hasn't really been doing anything for a long time, has it?
Nope. Years.
Nope. Yeah, it's been sat around for a while. Apparently, it is actually filming. I believe it might be filming in the UK, or they were filming certain bits of it in the UK. There's no confirmation exactly where it is, but I'm fairly certain, due to casting calls and obviously, I know actors and things, that there's the potential that it is filming in the UK. But we're not here to talk about that. Kind of we are. We're here to talk about the fact that production has begun, and we had this revealed.
Yes.
So this is Pablo Schreiber, or Schreiber. He is John, the Master Chief. And that's a bit of his mask. What do you think?
I think it's great. That guy is a beast. If anyone has seen American Gods, that guy can bulk out, and he's a tall guy as well. I think he's like over 6'5" or something like that. He is a big guy. He fills the suit, and he is a good actor. But the character in the games, doesn't talk a lot. So I don't know how he's going to play it, besides the physicality of it. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? So a few things to go by, right? Obviously, this is Master Chief's helmet, right? That very clearly is Master Chief's helmet, or at least it's part of it.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think of that? It's all right.
It's fine.
It's a bit cosplay-ish.
I'm gonna have to see the rest of it, and I'm gonna have to see it in a particular lighting. They might put a filter over all the lighting, and it might look even better. He looks fine. As soon as I saw this, I thought, "Oh, he's Bane." Wait a minute, no, it's Master Chief, and it looks fine. I hope the rest of the suit isn't. I hope it's a little bit more intricate and a little bit more detailed, but it's fine for now. I'm just happy there's a Halo TV series happening. That's all. I'm hooked.
Well, the thing about this is, because it's got the. If you look, it's got those straps near the ears. I don't know whether this is them saying, "Oh, ha ha ha, we just made this as a corny little mask to show that we're obeying lockdown, like COVID restrictions," or whether that's actually the mask. Can you see what I mean around the ears?
Ooh, yeah, good point. I don't know. I must admit, yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know.
But then the thing that throws me off is if you look at the side modules on the mask. They look quite well made with actual LEDs. The little lights that were on the side of his mask.
Yeah. Okay, I see. But also,
that's what throws me off. Maybe thinking that it is legit.
But again, if we, I wonder also, maybe we're just seeing one piece where the helmet is like 6 different pieces. So there's things that fit along the side and lock the mask in. Because if you can imagine a face mask, it needs to be quite loose, and obviously you can breathe through it and all that. So it needs to have its own kind of compartment. So everything else is going to fit and attach over it. So yes, that could look quite simple. It's just a basic element of something hopefully a little bit more complicated.
Well, you'd think. You'd think that this would just be one piece, wouldn't you, actually?
Who knows? It completely designs. If he's going to get into heavy action, they might want it to be a little bit more complicated. And depending, this could just be for one particular shot for maybe action, and then the still things is all just one helmet. Who knows? Who absolutely knows? I'm just happy to see the actor in it, and that they're actually just getting on with it. And again, I'm okay with that as it is. I hope there's more to add on to it, though.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is, right, so obviously that's the image that they tweeted out. And looking at some of these tweets, oof, painful.
Oh, no.
So they tweeted it out with, we're back on the Halo set and making Master Chief. Obviously, hashtag Schreiber Pablo. And, one of the top comments is, I would have been excited for it had they not of forced diversity for the sake of forcing diversity and disrespected the canon. A completely unauthentic decision to cast Captain Keyes and Miranda keys as they did, and in all the ways they did. Plus, there's so much more canon breaking. I wasn't aware of that. But then there's someone else saying, I completely agree. It's just not set in the universe I'm invested in. So have they changed someone's race? Is that what it is?
I'm not clear about it. I'm not clear about that, but I'm not surprised people are kind of bringing that out, obviously within the climate that we're in. I'm not sure if it matters as long as they do it right. And again, they have to make particular changes when adapting things from game to TV. It might make sense. I think it's too early to jump the gun on it when you don't even know what Master Chief even looks like. So I would say everyone calm down. Let it happen. Yeah. Thank God after, like, what was it, 15 years of talking about Halo, we actually got something. Thank you.
But there's the other thing, isn't it? Is it too little too late?
Ooh.
Because remember, a lot of people don't like the latest Halos. They think they're garbage.
That's kind of true. But again, it has legacy. It has legacy on the platform. It has legacy in other mediums like comic books and the rest of it. I think it still has a massive following. I know Neil Blomkamp missed the boat with perhaps doing his about 15, 20 years ago. But at the same time, I think people want to see it, and they've done it right. They haven't made it like, a 2-part film or whatever. They're going to take their time in telling a great story on a TV streaming website, on a streaming site. So it's like, just let it happen, and they're doing it in the right format where they can do it justice. So everyone just calm down and let it happen.
Well, I think one of the other benefits, like, did you ever see Halo Forward Unto Dawn? I loved that. I thought that was epic. It's a 4-part, wasn't it? I think, if I remember rightly. That was great. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Something like that, very hyper realistic. Because that was solid. If basically, like, all the other things to one side, right? Because like I was never a massive Xbox fan. Like, I played Xbox until I had the Red Ring of Death, and then I just scrapped it because I was pissed off with that. How can I spend 200, 300, whatever it was, pounds on an Xbox for it to die and just accept it? That's unacceptable, quite frankly. So I was done with Xbox at that point. But Halo made Xbox what it was. That was what it was, and it made it. It was the headline act for an Xbox. And I always liked Halo. I was never hugely invested in it, but I always liked it. And when Forward Unto Dawn came out, I was like, that's it. That's how you do it. So if they can do that, irrespective of the things which people are complaining about, because again, I'm not hugely familiar with it anyway, but irrespective of the other things, I think that'll be a success. Again, regardless of the time span, I still think people will buy into that. I think if they release a trailer and it's like Forward Unto Dawn, I think people will go, yep, fucking I'm all in.
Can you imagine, like, and again, forget Games of Thrones at the later part of their lifespan, but Games of Thrones at the beginning, where it's a big epic adventure, but it's sci-fi now. It's about a character that we all know, and it's told in a TV format. Guys, come on, this is what we want. This is the programming that we've been asking for. Just give it time to develop. Just give it time to develop. God's sake.
True. So anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Chuck it up on the screen again. Good news, bad news, potato, patata. Let me know down below. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts, because again, there'll be some people that will be bang up against it. I'm happy just to see it play out, to be honest. But again, I've got no emotional investment in it, so it's a bit easy for me to say that. And again, I'm sat here saying it and knowing full well that it's easier for me to say it because I don't have that investment. But let me know your thoughts down below. Dave, where can we find you?
At my Twitter and Instagram handle, being graphic. It's not what you think.
He's not being graphic on there, guys. He's not promising.
No,
what was that? You implying that you are?
No, I have not done things for money that I needed.
I see. What is this, like gnome porn or something like that? Would you? Beard you got there. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, you just completely screwed this sign off. What you did, you pleb. Unbelievable. Right, and I'm leaving this all in. You know that as well.
Go ahead.
I am.
Good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
good.
let me know your thoughts down below. From me and Dave, thank you all so much. Take care.